Good morning and welcome to one of our next presentations about the new strength and quality standards. In this session, we'll be talking about two of them, Standard 4, the environment, and Standard 5, clinical care. Both of these standards have changed a bit from the previous ones, and they become a little less complicated and a little more complicated. Standard 4, the environment, is now about equipment and the stuff that staff use and the equipment that we provide to support the lives of residents. But now Standard 4 is also about the infection control practices and the cleanliness of the environment. So previously, infection control was part of the clinical care standard. Now it's part of the environmental standard. And it's about the systems and processes we have to manage things like outbreaks of COVID, RSV, gastroenteritis, etc. And it's not just about the processes, but it's also about the cleanliness. So for example, what do we do to ensure sanitization and disinfection of the things that we all use or touch throughout a day that could spread infections to others? Standard 5 is all about clinical care. So it replaces the previous Standard 3. And there are 7 outcomes now in the standard. And one of the things that it focuses on significantly is high impact and high prevalence clinical care risks. So think of those things that are caused by a deterioration in function or capability of residents that can put them at risk. So for example, some people as they age lose the ability or have a change in the way they can manage food. So their swallowing may change and their ability to manage some foods becomes a problem. So for example, we may have to cut up some residents' food or provide food that is more minced and moist just so they can swallow it. It's also about managing things like falls, which are a major contributor to disability and death in the aged. It's about those processes and managing them so that residents' life can be optimized and reduce the risk of adverse clinical outcomes.